Hey Capricorn, this can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, if this doesn't resonate for you, you can check out your other placements. I'm Crystal. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. All right, so you have choices. Feeling blocked, restrained. Okay, this is in your past. Your current is belong to your own dream, create your own life. So I feel like in the past you've made some type of choice. And now in your current energy, it's like you're putting yourself first, you're living your dream, or you're creating your own, the life that you want to live. And then you have in the future, you have falling. I'm going to clarify these. It says the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. So I feel like whatever this is in the past that you guys have chosen to do, you know, you still might be involved with it, but I feel like you've made up your mind and now you're kind of just preparing yourself for what's to come in the future. I do feel like there's a fear of you guys might fall, things might not go your way. Okay, you have the Six of Wands for your current energy. I feel like you guys, some of you guys might be afraid of change. Look, the Six of Wands, and then you have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so I do feel like you guys are trying to move forward, but maybe you feel like you don't know what direction yet, or maybe you guys are waiting. Okay, it's like you're not ready to move forward, but I do feel like you've made up your mind. Okay, so whatever this is, like this could be career change, this could be certain people in your life, like whatever this is, it's like you've chosen yourself and you're choosing to walk forward. You know, Ace of Wands as your challenge. Okay, so this could be, you know, maybe a dream of yours that, like the way that she's like looking at these is kind of like magic. It's like everything's floating in front of her. So, and it kind of looks like a tornado. So for this to be your challenge, I feel like maybe you guys feel like the things that you guys want is inside of a storm, or it's so hard to reach for it, or you're afraid to reach for it. You know what I mean? Because the way that she's looking, it's like, you know, she might be like a little bit inspired, but she might also be like a little bit scared to reach into that and grab that wand there. So you guys have your eye on a prize, or your eye on a dream, or a certain goal, or something that you guys want to do. But it's like you're not completely there yet, right? So in the past, you have the Queen of Swords and the Tower. I feel like you guys had an epiphany that, you know, maybe something needed to fall apart, like the foundation just wasn't strong enough anymore. This could be, maybe you're dealing with the air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I do feel like it's some type of idea or some type of realization. It could have been a realization that really hurt you, because I feel like whatever this was is something that you didn't want to have to choose. But it's like you guys know deep down, like maybe you're not getting your needs met, or the Knight of Swords. It's like some of you guys are very impatient for what's to come in the future, but also very nervous and very scared of being, you know, falling and making the wrong choice. Then you have the King of Swords. So you got the Queen and the King of Swords. The Queen for your past, the King for your future. All right, so maybe in the past, you guys could have like held back the things that you needed to say. Didn't want to hurt specific people or certain people. So it's like you choose to kind of, you know, just keep your mouth shut. Like it's, I almost feel like in the past you guys couldn't speak your truth, or even if you did, maybe it wasn't really like paid attention to or noticed. But I do feel like now in the future, it's like you're speaking your truth and you don't care if anybody understands you or gets you. It's like you guys are still going to move forward. And it's like you have a clear vision for what it is that you want to do. So I do not feel like you guys are lost. I feel like you guys just, there's a little bit of stuckness. And I feel like you guys are just scared that you might make the wrong decision. Your fears, the Eight of Cups, that you're going to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Maybe an earth sign. And then the Strength card in reverse. I feel like your fears are that you're not going to be strong enough to do this. That you're not going to be able to do this on your own. Whatever this is a complete change, a complete turnaround from what it is that you guys were used to doing in the past. And so, like, let's say you could have been married for like 10, 20 years, and now it's going to be like a whole brand new life. And maybe you guys are wondering, like, the Wheel of Fortune too on the bottom of the deck. It's like you guys are wondering, like, how is this going to turn out? You know? But I feel like you guys need to think more positive, right? Of all the positive things that can happen instead of all the negative things that you guys are worried about, right? So that might help you guys get a little bit more motivation here. And every time you catch yourself fearing or, you know, stopping yourself, ask yourself why you're doing that, right? Why are you making it harder for yourself? You have the devil for how you see yourself. I feel like you see yourself as a very hard worker. You're somebody that does not give up. And this might be also the reason why it's so hard for you guys to move forward, is because you are the one that always does everything and puts all the work in. Like, you're not somebody that gives up. The Nine of Wands. Now it's like you guys are surrendering. It's like now you guys are choosing to walk away from something because it's too toxic. There's patterns there that don't feel very good. And, you know, I feel like it's blocking you from enjoying your future. There's only 8 of cups, but there's no other cups here. So, like, some of you guys may have cut off your feelings or cut off your emotions. It's like you guys might be rock solid is what I'm hearing in my head. It's like you guys might be somebody that's just really trying to keep it together. You might be somebody that doesn't show any emotions. But the way that you see yourself is a wounded warrior. A lot of people took advantage of you. You could feel like you've allowed this for too long, but I feel like you did it with good intentions, hoping that you could either fix them or hoping that they would go back to the way that they were. Whatever this is, you guys are very strong people. So I feel like, you know, with your fears, with the Strength card in reverse, I don't feel like you guys need to worry about not being able to keep it together, because I feel like anything that gets thrown to you, you're going to be able to like topple that. Like, nothing's going to be able to stop you. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The 8 of Swords. Like I'm saying, you guys are overthinking something, overthinking this new opportunity. So the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick, so I don't want to cough in your face. But this is about getting out of your head and overcoming the fear to be able to accomplish your dreams and your goals. Overcoming the anxiety, okay, to be able to take the inspired action that you guys are wanting to do. It's like, this is going to lead you towards prosperity, but you have to get out of your head and stop thinking that you're not going to be able to create this for yourself. Because if that's how you're thinking, then that's what you're going to actually manifest instead. So you have to stay positive, all right? Let's see the outcome here. The Hermit. She's just sitting there alone by the fire. You have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 8 of Wands. It's like you're no longer trying to put work into things that you feel are not going to grow. You've learned too much for that, okay? So in the future, I feel like you guys are going to be so healed that it's like you will move forward from anything that you see that is just a waste of time, or anything that you feel like, let's say if you're dating and you meet somebody and like you see something you don't like about them, I feel like right away you're gonna be like boop, and you're gonna go the other way. You know what I mean? So I do feel like Spirit wants you to really, Spirit, God, the angels, your ancestors, your higher self wants you to overcome this fear or these thoughts of like that you can't do this, or that you're gonna fail, or that you're not gonna be able to handle this on your own. Regardless of whatever this is, I feel like you guys don't need anybody. I feel like you guys are one of those people that you could do it on your own. And I feel like you guys, that's how you guys normally are. I just feel like whatever this is, it could be comfortability. You have the Temperance card. Maybe you guys are waiting till you heal more. Maybe you guys are just trying to take your time, which is a good thing to do. Don't rush into anything. But also don't allow your fear to be the thing that keeps you guys stuck from the thing that you want the most. Right? So I'm going to pull one of these cards from your higher self, okay? Higher self messages. You are a rare breed. Don't waste your energy trying to convince anybody of this. They're not supposed to understand you. And so you could have been somebody that, like, I feel like no matter where you go, you guys stand out. You turn heads, you draw attention. It's your energy, it's your looks, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, right? Your personality. And maybe you are always trying to prove yourself to people, but Spirit's like, listen, be you no matter what or who, you know, is around. Like, don't worry about what anybody's thinking, because no matter what, you're going to be the one that gets remembered. Like, normal people, we don't really get remembered like that, right? It's like it gets boring, but those ones that are rare and unique, those are the ones that stand out, right? Like Jim Carrey, like he's freaking crazy, right? And that's like my favorite actor. You know, it's just like one of those people, like if you guys are like very goofy, but it's like you don't want to act a certain way because there are other people around, like appreciate yourself for who you are now and show everybody. And if they don't like it, oh well, right? One less person you have to deal with in your lifetime. You have to liberate yourself. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept for help. And accept help. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like you guys are always the one trying to help out everybody else. And that might be the thing that kind of like, it might just like keep you guys back. You know, I feel like you guys need to put yourselves first here. And, you know, if you don't ask for help or if you don't talk about your problems and that's not something that you like to do, then you can ask your angels, you can ask your guides, you can ask your ancestors or your past loved ones, you can ask God, whoever it is. Like, you don't have to ask anybody in the physical world. But if you feel like you are that alone and maybe you just need somebody to talk to, then, you know, go to somebody that you could trust or your angels. And then you have you are enough, okay? There's nothing to be fixed. Your authentic self is complete and whole. Don't ever doubt who you are. And don't let nobody tell you that you're any type of way, right? Screw what other people have to say, what other people think. You know, put yourself first. Focus on you. And then you have uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Right? So maybe, like, I keep on feeling like maybe in the past you guys felt like you had to be a certain way. This could be because of your parents. Maybe they wanted you to have a specific job. This could be your exes or your friends. Maybe they wanted you to be a specific way. It's like Spirit wants you to do things the way that you want to do them, because that's where you're going to be the most happiest. Okay? So anyway, I hope this helps, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Toodles.